Triads, super simplified. Learn caged first. There's only 5 shapes. C chord C form, C chord A form, C chord G form, C chord E form, C chord D form, C chord C form. Within each of these shapes, we have triads all over the place. So we'll work in string sets, 3 strings at a time. C chord, C form, C chord A form, C chord E form, C chord C D form. So there's only 3 shapes. 1 shape, 2 shapes, 3 shapes. This is a repeat of the first one. So there's only 3 for each string set. 1 finger C chord, 2. We're on the next string set up, so B, G, and D. So 1, 2, 3. Repeat. There's only 3. Next string set, A, D, and G. C chord, C chord, C chord. So we got C chord in the C form, C chord in the G form. It's got that 3 in the bass. C chord in the E form, C chord in the C form. Go back up. Everybody knows about these super secret chords here. That's a C chord there, using the 5 as the root. So if you take like your C bar chord here, this little piece here, just move it here, and you got a C chord there, you got a C chord here, C chord here, C chord here. So again, we're only using 3 shapes. 1, 2, 3. I need to tune. And that's a repeat of the first one. So yeah, that's triads in a nutshell. You've got all triad options within your cage shape. So if you learn your cage shape, like E form C major chord here, this isn't a triad, but it is a power chord. You can pull it off. It's when you're playing this over a C, it's going to sound good. This is a triad. This is a triad. And this is a triad. So there's your triads. Triads demystified. So you can practice this a couple ways. You can go up and down, or you can go vertically. G form. We're just playing 3-note groupings of the bar chords that we've learned. That's it. Triads do not need to be any more complicated than that. So just learn caged and you have all your triads. And the coolest thing about it, as guitar players, we're chasing the same chords all the time. C chords, A chords, D chords, G chords, E chords. And when you chase those triads enough, you'll inherently know that's a B, that's a C, this is a C, A major, A major, A major. I mean, you chase them enough, you'll know where they're at, and you won't have to think about it, and that's good for making music. Hopefully this video helps.